of Legal and Governance, and also together with Department of Sharia Compliance. Okay. So, okay, here are the members of the department. The department is headed by me, and then is supported by currently 2 officers, Brother Azim Kamaruzaman, which are the head of unit for the Occupational Safety, Health and Environment unit, and Brother Khairul Shafiq, which are the head unit, which is the head unit for Quality Assurance, and Brother Muhammad Farouk bin Mat Alias, the head unit for Risk Management. Currently, Brother Muhammad Farouk is being seconded to the OCD office, and then all these officers are supported by their assistant admin officers and admin assistants. Okay, in the Safety, Health and Environment unit, we have Sister Wan Nusha Suryati, assisting Brother Muhammad Azim, and then we have a vacancy for the admin assistant. Okay, the function of this unit is to monitor on compliances to the required safety acts such as OSHA, FMA, and EQA, and others related acts to safety. And then for quality assurance, headed by Brother Khairul Shafiq Ahmad, supported by Sister Nur Aliza Kasim, and then Sister Wahida Yusri and Sister Noshida Roslan. Sister Noshida Roslan is the document controller for our ISO 9001, and then the function for this department is to establish related standard and to monitor the standard compliances. Okay, so Sister Wahida is in charge for the form registration, and then for the risk management unit is headed by Brother Muhammad Farouk bin Mat Alias, and supported by Sister Nur Fatihah Masela. And then for this unit, the function is to administer the risk of the hospital operation. So I will explain the function and responsibility for each unit in details. For quality assurance unit, we plan and coordinate implementation and monitor the hospital quality management system, the QMS, in accordance to the requirement of standard quality documents and regulation in force. And then we plan and coordinate the workshop, all the training regarding the aspect of QMS, as well as to evaluate the effectiveness of the QMS. And then we monitor and provide recommendation, identify areas and opportunities for continuous development in the implementation of QMS at the level of committees, process owner, department, division, and unit. And we coordinate awareness and training, as I mentioned earlier, we coordinate awareness and training program for quality improvement. So if you have anything regarding QMS documentation, you can check with this team, headed by Brother Khairul Shafiq. So what we do here, we are doing compliances audit for QMS. For currently, we have 2 standards in use in SASMEC, which is the ISO 9001 and then the MS 1900. Okay, for the ISO 9001, the QMS, the document controller is Sister Shida. And then for the MS 1900, the in charge department is Sharia department, but then the document is handled by our department. So what we do here, normally we do internal audit once a year, and then we have a surveillance audit at the end of the year to see the compliances of our QMS. Okay. What you need to understand about QMS is based on the standard, on the documentation that we prepared for our SASMEC. Meaning, you decide what standard, what kind of work guideline you want to use, what kind of SOP. You create the SOP, you create the guideline, you create the work instruction, and then what we do is we check. Either do you really follow your SOP or not? Okay, so you have to understand that. Meaning, if you don't comply with your SOP, then we produce a non-compliance. Yeah. So this is not macam we don't create standard for you. You create the SOP, you create the standard, but then we check whether you follow or not. Yeah. Okay, so the next one, we go to safety and occupational health. So what we do for safety and occupational health is to plan, coordinate, and monitor compliances with OSH-related acts, such as the OSHA, FMA. OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, FMA, Factory and Machinery Act, 1967, FSA 19 Fire Safety Act 1988, EQA Environmental Quality Act 1974, and other relevant act in all hospital activities. So you can see here there are so many acts. We have to oblige, meaning you have to follow. So what we do here is to see to make sure all these acts are being followed, are being obliged by all by SASMAC and all of its staff. So then we plan and coordinate comprehensive activities in accordance. Macam we do workplace inspection, we do safety audit. We plan and coordinate implement course, workshop, and then we check for safety of staff, meaning, and then for the even safety apparels, safety PPE, all those things will come to our office, and we will support if we find it necessary. And then we also act as a secretariat for the Occupational Safety and Health Committee and other relevant committees. In the Safety and Health Committee is where we discuss about regarding safety issues in the hospital. And not only the safety issues for our staff, we also discuss about the safety issues of our patients. But you have to understand here, this thing will not go anywhere if you don't make reports regarding your safety, meaning not just your safety, but the patient safety as well. If you have any concern regarding any issues regarding your safety at work, and then regarding the patient safety, you need to report so that we can take action. Meaning we don't make any, what they call it, because we cannot bring anything up if we don't have a proper report. A mouth to mouth word will not consider as a formal report. We have to have a formal report for us to bring this matter forward. And then kalau you are involved in any incident, any accident, but then you don't report to us, and then you go straightly to SOCSO, you go straightly to other agencies to claim. There will be an issue on that, because all those agencies will come to us to check whether whether there is a report already lodged at our office or not. If there is no report lodged at our office, meaning they will consider it as a false report. So whatever report you want to do with other agencies, external agencies, you must report it to us first. You must have a record here. And then we also assist the management in reviewing, adapting, and updating the occupational health safety and health policy at hospital level. So the policy, if you can see, the safety policy we're using currently, we're using IIUM safety policy, because it's the same thing. It's a commitment from the management on our safety and health. For this matter, you can contact Brother Muhammad Azim at the extension 1156 and brother and sister Wan Shah and on extension 1041. So the next one, for risk management. For risk management, we plan, coordinate, implement, monitor risk management activities at hospital level in line with the needs of our organization. And then we perform risk assessment of the risk that has been identified, which includes the process of risk identification, risk statement, risk impact in terms of financial, legal, reputation, operational, and so on. Okay, so what you need to understand about the risk management, why we ask for risk register from your office twice annually. This is because we want to see what kind of risk SASMAC is facing. We want to see, is it a critical risk? Is it, how big is the impact of the risk? So that we could manage the risk before the risk take place. So that's why we want to do the action way ahead. We don't want to wait until the risk become give an impact to us. Only then we want to take action. No, we want to take action ahead. Yeah. So from the risk that you have submitted to us, what we do is we go through every risk and we evaluate every risk, and then we review every risk, and then only risk with high impact or extremely high impact will be reported to the Gombak, while the other risks are discussed during the risk management committee meeting. So all the risks are being reviewed by the hospital directors in the risk management meeting to see what kind of action to be taken in order to avoid, to mitigate the impact. So all high risk and all extremely high risk will be reported to Gombak for them to take this matter to the higher management. So this team currently, since Brother Farouk is being seconded to the OCD office, this matter is being taken over by Brother Khairul Shafiq and Sister Liza and Sister Marcella at the moment. So beside all those three units, we are currently also holding the portfolio for the strategic planning. So in the strategic planning, what we do is we assist the management in planning, coordinating and monitoring the hospital strategic plan, development of the activities in line with the organizational needs. Okay, what we do here is currently we have what SASMEC is trying to achieve. Meaning the objective or the target of SASMEC. So from the target of SASMEC, we want every department to have their own target in line with what SASMEC is trying to achieve, meaning to support SASMEC mission and vision. So every 2 years, we will have every department to submit their projects to support the vision and mission of SASMEC. So that's why you can see the strategic plans activities is being held by all departments. And then we are also the Secretariat for Strategic Plan Progress Report meeting. We provide strategic plans report for the on the achievement of past strategic and latest strategic planning plans management. We also conduct a necessary training to ensure the awareness of the strategic plan that can be applied to all staff. Okay, so currently this thing is being handled also by Brother Khairul Shafiq and Sister Nur Aliza. And last is not least, okay, we are also in charge for the operation license for SASMEC. Okay, so for the operation license, you can see every year we are trying to send for license renewal. We collect documents. So when we ask for your APCs, NSR, your copy of certificates, all this for the license matters. We need to submit this all to CCAPS, the Cawangan Kawalan Amalan Perubatan Swasta unit in the KKM, for us to get license, for us to so that we could operation as usual. So this one, we also coordinate operating license monitoring activities by the MOH and to manage the coordinate the MOH feedback documentation on matters related to hospital operating license under Act 586. So this thing is currently being held by Brother Khairul Shafiq and Sister Fatihah Marcella. Okay, so in summary, you can see for quality assurance unit, we have certification, accreditation, audit, quality policies. So hereby we also there are also plans on expanding our QMS to other type of category of QMS such the ABMS, anti-bribery management system, and then we are planning to do that soon in order to improve the management of our system here in SASMEC. And then for the OSHI, we are in charge for the OSHI Act, Occupational Safety and Health Act, Environmental Quality Act, Safe Work Conduct. So this one also we are trying to go for the ISO 45000 for the safety system, quality management system. And then for the risk, We are in charge of strategic plans, strategic initiative, and corporate risk as well. So that's all a little brief about our department and what we do. And we appreciate if there's any question from the listeners here. So back to you, Brother Adam. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Cik Faisal dah habis ke?
Dah habis, Brother. Sorry ya, cepat sangat kan. Apa?
Tak, saya mic tak elok tadi.
Okey, lupa ada tanya audit bila ke apa. Audit nanti kita akan buat internal audit untuk KMS pada expected dalam bulan 7 atau bulan 8 lah, normally macam tu. Lepas tu nanti bulan surveillance audit dalam bulan 11.
Okay, pada peserta kalau ada soalan boleh tanya di ruangan chat. Okay, pada peserta kalau tak ada soalan, Encik Faisal ada nak tambah apa-apa ke?
Tak ada apa-apa nak tambah, tapi cuma tu lah, kalau ada apa-apa boleh je contact kita orang dekat sini, apa-apa pun berkenaan dengan apa tu quality berkenaan QMS, berkenaan apa-apa improvement yang you rasa nak bagi cadangan, boleh je email kat kami kat sini ya. Sama dengan tu berkenaan dengan safety pun, apa-apa nak report to improve keselamatan tempat kerja pun boleh report supaya kita boleh bawa benda ni dalam management. Maknanya katakan kalau ada bahaya di tempat kerja awak ataupun ada keperluan untuk pertambahan pakaian keselamatan, peralatan keselamatan, boleh bagi tahu kami ya. Nanti kita akan tengoklah, kita akan review ada masalah tempat kerja ke, ada ialah ataupun persekitaran yang tidak selamat ke, itu pun tu semua boleh bagi tahu.
Kalau berkenaan dengan COVID-19 dah tak ada bawah safety ke Encik Faisal?
Untuk COVID-19 currently the management of COVID-19 tu dia bawah EDCC. Cuma kita akan review dari segi keselamatan pekerja berkenaan dengan guideline COVID lah. Yang mana ada keperluan tu kita akan advise diorang. Daripada contact tracing semua tu macam tu.
Okay. So semua ni kita tunggu arahan daripada ED lah, kalau dia suruh kita quarantine ke tak quarantine ke.
Yang decide quarantine semua ED lah. Kita akan bagi tahu, kita akan buat macam contact tracing dulu, kita buat dia punya Dia punya assessment kita buat, tolong buat, kemudian kita submit kepada ED akan decide. Dan ED akan keluarkanlah dia punya quarantine punya order.
Oh, okey. Faham. So pada peserta, ada tak soalan nak tanya dengan Brother Faisal Razul? Jika tak ada, kejap saya akan share feedback form di ruangan chat. Okay, thank you kepada Brother Faisal Rasul atas sharing session yang diberikan pada pagi ini tentang safety and risk. Okay, harap semua semua yang join dalam training ini mendapat benefit yang daripada sharing session ni. Okay. Kita tutup talk kita pada pagi ini dengan tasbih kafarah dan surah Al-As. Okay. Terima kasih banyak Brother Faisal Razul atas komitmen yang diberikan untuk sharing berkenaan dengan safety and risk. Pada peserta, feedback form saya dah share dekat ruangan chat, Anis dah share di ruangan chat. Harap semua isi untuk dapatkan CTD point. Assalamualaikum Brother Faisal Razul.
Terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.